morning, good people. I am Annette Holloway, and I bring you greetings from Possibilities Furniture and more. We are here on this rainy Thursday morning, with another segment of Our Ancestors' Wildest Dreams.
Amen.
And my guest for today is none other than Johnston, J-Town proud, Mr. Milliage Williams, Jr.
Yeah.
He is married to Lisa. They have one child.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Maya?
Maya.
And he is the son of Betty and Milliage Williams of Johnston, South Carolina. He's right across the railroad track.
Absolutely.
He is a 1991 graduate of Strom Thurmond High School, and he has been a licensed insurance agent for 28 years.
Thank you very much.
He started his own group, the B&W Insurance Group, in 2015. I introduce to some of you and I present to others, none other than our very own Milliage Williams, Jr.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh, it's my pleasure. My pleasure. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Milliage, you're a trailblazer.
Well,
You are.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Talk to me about what the B&W Group is.
So B&W Insurance Group is a full-service insurance brokerage firm.
Okay.
I started with my partner at that time, Jeremy Bridges, in March of 2015. So in March of this year will be our 10-year anniversary.
10 years. Okay.
So, yeah. So, and we're doing a celebration, so y'all look out for that. But we started.
What's full service?
Full service, yeah.
What
Full
does that
service
mean?
meaning we're a one-stop shop for insurance. So if you need life insurance, we do it. If you need health insurance, we do it.
That's a big one.
Car insurance, homeowners.
That's new. I didn't know that.
Renters, yeah, we do workman's comp. We represent, if you need group insurance, employee benefits, we do all those as well. And for us, one of the things I wanted to do is make sure we were a company that if you come in there, we didn't have to force you into something.
Right.
That we were able to shop it around and make sure we get the best prices.
Right. We don't have to send you anywhere else.
No, you don't have to go anywhere.
One-stop shop.
We represent, when it comes to group benefits, Colonial, Combined, Aflac, Boston Mutual.
Oh my goodness.
You got it.
This is big.
Yeah, so
this is big.
Anything that you need insurance, I tell them stop.
Stop by B&W. All right. This is awesome, y'all. He is a Johnston native, and we're talking about one-stop insurance needs. And I'm on my soapbox again this morning. You guys know how passionate I feel about insurance. We love our loved ones.
Hey.
But when they pass away, and we got to figure out what we got to do.
Absolutely.
To have them decently, what we used to say, put away.
Yeah, that's right.
Then it becomes a stress and strain on the family. You're struggling trying to figure this out in the midst of trying to grieve as well.
That's right. That's one of the worst things you do.
Yes.
You struggling, you already hurt.
You already
trying
hurt.
To find money, or you're doing a GoFundMe or
you're doing something like that. We don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that, man. You know, one of the things I feel like in our community what we miss is we don't put insurance on our young people.
Gotta do it.
You know, that's the cheapest insurance you can possibly buy.
Do it while it's cheap.
Yeah, and they're gonna have it for the rest of their life.
Right.
Flat rate.
And they can take care of it.
They can take care of it.
Right.
And, I mean, if you buy.
We're not trying to put them in the grave early. We just want to prepare them for what if.
You just want to make sure they got it.
Yeah.
And then there's so many different things about insurance that we don't know.
Right.
There are policies that you can use to help offset your retirement, your Social Security. Yeah. So there's so many different things you can do in insurance. And, you know, over my 28 years, I've been fortunate enough to learn most of them.
Right.
I ain't going to say I know everything, but I know most of it.
But you know how to get the answer.
Yeah. And so we try to, you know, at one point we were doing seminars every Wednesday when I was first building the company.
Right.
I thank God for the growth. We're now pretty much a nationwide company. So I have broker partners all across the country. So I do a lot of traveling.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm grateful for that. So I don't spend as much time individually as I used to, but that is something that I did say this year I wanted to get back to doing.
But you got people.
Some personal seminars, and
you got a team.
And my guys do a great job. I know we're getting ready to hold one in Grovetown. I think it's March 1st. Okay. Then I know Jimmy Patterson, one of my guys down in Florida. He's getting ready to host one there.
Yeah, he's talking about nationwide, y'all.
So,
this is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah, we travel and try to do that. But anybody that needs any information, y'all know
they can reach out. They can reach out to Milliage. He's a homeboy.
He's a homeboy. I'm always supporting and give you the best information possible. And I'm glad to say that a lot of our community here, they do call me and they ask me questions.
Awesome.
And I don't care if you're my customer or not. My job is to make sure that
you're
you
informed.
get the best information.
And that's what we're trying to do. I'm not on here doing any kind of advertisement for any one person. I just want the information available.
Absolutely.
So if any of you guys are broker or insurance agents and you are on this broadcast, if you see this broadcast, go ahead and tag yourself in it.
Absolutely.
Because we need to cover our people.
That's it.
We need to cover our people. And like you said, not just for death, but for life. For life benefits.
That's right.
So young people are more involved in wanting to know about the investment side of it. So they're not even worried about, that 10, 20,000 it's going to take to bury. They want the big money.
Yep. I actually did a seminar at Tabernacle Church in Augusta.
Look at you.
That was one of my favorite seminars. They actually come speak to the young people.
Yeah.
This was a couple of years back. And you know how young teenagers are. They talking and carrying on. And I asked them, I don't know how many people have seen this, but I asked them, if I had $1 million in this hand, or a penny a day doubled every day, which one would you take?
Okay.
And I think all of them was like, no, I want the $1 million, except for 2 little girls in the front row. That's like, no, he asked us that for a reason.
Oh, okay. So critical thinking.
Yeah. So I started teaching them about compound interest and how that works in these insurance policies. And I was
blown away.
Yeah, I was ecstatic at how much they absorbed it and got into it.
And somebody's going to remember that.
Yeah.
Some of those children are going to go ahead and put that thing to work.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that was the plan. It's like, come on, man. If we can just get, it's not too late for any of us 50 and over. It's not too late for us
60
either.
And over.
But
it ain't too late.
It's not too late for us. But when you got the young people, if you can get them educated earlier, I really believe, and it's always been my goal to change the financial situation or level the playing field for our community.
We got to start.
And that's the way to do it. That's one of the ways to do it.
It is not impossible. Absolutely. It's possible. Yes, we are at possibilities.
Quit putting your hands in or your life future in the hands of the banks or loans and all that stuff. Take control of it yourself. Take charge
of your own money and your life.
Absolutely.
Because you need money for your life.
Absolutely.
Okay. To sustain your life.
Because a lot of us have dreams and goals and we can't reach them because we need somebody else to help us. But this is one of those things where you can do it yourself. And you can set yourself up.
Wow.
Just how you want to be in the future.
Wow.
So,
now we talked about a couple of things before we started, but you didn't wake up one morning and say, I'm just going to get into insurance. So how did that happen?
Man. So it's crazy because I was playing ball, got hurt. And then,
football, basketball?
Football,
okay.
And got hurt. And I started working at a company in Evans, Georgia, City Machine and Wheel. Okay. So I was in there. It's a crazy story because I started mounting tires. That's what I was doing on the line.
It's honest living. Come on. So start.
Shoot, within a year, I was the operations manager of the plant.
Smart
so
boy.
How God worked it
out.
But they closed. They offered me a job in Stowe, Ohio. I had just got married and she was like, we ain't going to Ohio.
Cold up there.
So, I was out here looking, man, and Joe Liggins.
Okay,
I know Liggins, him. Yeah, I was the choir director at Coleman Ridge at the time. So Joe said, man, why don't you try this? And he's the one that got me into the insurance.
Wow. We talk about mentorship, mentoring and being able to help somebody else get where they need to be. That is so important. You will never forget Joe.
Never. That's my boy to this day.
Okay. I got to talk to him too.
Yeah.
But I called you because I knew you.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
and I knew that you would be willing to share. Because everybody's not willing to share all the information. Yeah.
You can't. I mean, if you're gonna really truly help.
If you want to help. If you really want to be. The only way he's gonna know you're a Christian is by how you love people.
You know, we always sing these songs or have these sayings, what God has for me is for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that whatever I'm supposed to get, I'm gonna get.
You're gonna go and get
so
it, but you got to start doing it.
I'm gonna help everybody that I can along the way, and then whatever
it's enough
I'm supposed
for all
to
of
get,
us.
It is.
It's enough for all of us.
You know, I tell my agents all the time, man. As big as the agency has become,
yes,
it's still not enough of us.
Still not enough.
We're not telling the story to enough people.
People. What about opportunities for these young people? Talk to them on here.
Yeah, man. If you wanna get into the anybody, if you want to get into the insurance industry, this is I feel like what we offer is a great platform for our agents. So when they come in, we can help you get your schooling, get your license,
so you're
and
training,
everything. So
training all the way through.
And all the way through. Discount on the classes for the licensing, and then,
yes.
And any facet of insurance that you feel like you want to work in. So I have agents all the time that come in and they say, I want to do this. Right. And we let them try it.
Gotcha.
And then they'll find their niche.
And
then
sir.
We'll push them that way.
So all they have to do is reach out to you.
Just reach out to me.
And you can send them in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So is this something somebody can do part-time?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually.
So you can hang on to your day job until you get established.
I actually prefer,
that you do that.
I prefer you start that way.
It's important to keep your day job.
Yeah, you want to keep income coming,
Yeah.
And the truth is, people do desperate things.
Right. When you're
desperate. When they're desperate
Make
for
bad
money.
decisions.
Yeah, so
make bad decisions.
My goal is not to put you in that position.
Right.
So I'm gonna give you the tools and the opportunities to grow
that's love right there.
And however you do it.
Yes, sir.
If you continue to do it part-time, that's fine.
Yes,
I have guys that were school teachers and so forth. They working full-time with us now.
Okay.
But then
they
we have some that's all I have some that's just doing it part-time. They just want to write 2 or 3 apps or whatever. Some of them, I have some part-time PNC agents. So whatever you want to do, you can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. You are proof that you can do it.
Yeah, thank you.
I know your parents, Milliage and Betty, are very proud.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, Mama, y'all know Dad died when I was 5, so.
I didn't know how early it was.
Yeah, I was 5 years old, so Mama raised all of us.
A single parent.
Yeah, 5, 3, and 1 when Dad passed, so.
Wow.
She got in there, but the thing is, she never quit. Like, Mama went on to school, got her degree.
An example.
Yeah, she got a degree in accounting, all that. And my grandparents were there on both sides to help watch us, especially her parents.
That's important.
And so they supported us through the whole thing. So
a village. We talked about that village. It takes a village.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have a loss like that.
Yeah. So
and
it was young. You know what I'm saying?
You're 5 years old.
I'm 51 now, so I understand. But it's funny. I didn't understand that her part of the grief or whatever, because we was too young. But now that you're older, you're like, man, she
that was tough.
Yeah, it had to be rough on her. So,
but she couldn't really actively grieve because she had you guys.
She had to get us, and we never saw it, man. We didn't know.
So kudos to Mama.
Yeah, that's my heart right there.
We salute Miss Betty. We salute
absolutely.
Betty today, and part of what we're doing is about honoring our elders, honoring those people that have paved the way for us.
Absolutely.
And trust and believe it, they paved the way for you.
Absolutely.
To be able to do what you do.
Yeah. We didn't always see eye to eye as I got older, but as you can imagine. But man, I love her to death. I thank her, and she never told us that we couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Having that family unit that's gonna push you.
Yep.
You can do anything.
Anything you
want. So it's so important for us
to
speak life into young people, not just our children. But any of the children that come across your path.
Man, I try to do it.
And make it your business to cross their path sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
That's one of my favorite things to do. I get calls from schools and different organizations. I love that.
Okay, I like that.
Put me
in
front of the kids, I'm happy.
Because we may be calling you, okay?
Well,
Seriously,
the thing is,
we may be calling you.
If you think about it, the most successful people that they see are normally ball players and so forth.
That's right.
But if they really dig
deep,
the most successful people are the business people.
To walk and talk and examples that they can see.
Absolutely.
You are their ancestors' wildest dreams.
I saw you put that out, and I actually have that shirt.
Oh wow! You gotta get me one. Our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Absolutely.
And I so much appreciate you coming on this morning. I'm looking at you and I'm looking at the gleam in your eyes. your ancestors are dancing up there like, that's my boy right there. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. And thank you so much for saluting your elders.
Amen. Yeah,
and walking in your calling.
Yeah, everything I do and I am is, I can look back and see part of that in my family somewhere.
Somebody.
So, entrepreneurs, hard workers, singers, whatever.
A legacy of hard work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to do this. Nike said, do it. Just do it.
Just do it. So yeah, I don't know how not to believe that I can do something. So I have big dreams, big goals. And
if you had one piece of advice to tell the people today, what would it be?
My daughter had to do a podcast the other day.
Okay.
And she gave everybody, she spoke, and she said that keep pushing.
Keep pushing.
And I think that's the best advice.
Keep pushing.
Just keep pushing. Do not allow anybody to knock you off course.
Okay, keep pushing.
So we do.
We're
gonna get wobbled.
Life happens. Yes.
But you got to stay focused and write it down.
Write the vision.
Make it the vision, make it plain.
And then
I had and I'm gonna be done with this, but I had a dream board. I went to University of South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was in 11th or 12th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Minorities on the Move camp.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to do vision boards.
Okay, back then.
Then,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I noticed about 5 or 6 years ago, I looked at that board, I found it. I was like, man, what? But I had accomplished everything on that board.
On that board. Oh my goodness.
And I was like, yo, man, I got mad.
Yeah.
Because I said, I didn't dream
big enough. Come on, bro.
I didn't dream big enough, so I had to redo this board.
You got to write that again. Rewrite that vision.
But that's what you want to do.
That's what you want to
be
do.
In that position where you got to keep pushing to go higher.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, all right, we got to wrap this thing up. It's been a pleasure having you on this episode of Our Ancestors' Wildest Dreams.
Thank you.
And I know we're going to cross paths again on the 22nd.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, darling. Thank you.
Thank you.